everyone, today we're going to be talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths, Part 2. So, I just watched the Batwoman episode, and I have some things that I want to talk to you guys about. So the episode starts with everyone mourning Oliver in their own way. We see Sara, Kate, and Kara just having a drinking bonding moment where Kara doesn't actually drink because she's still processing the whole thing, and she still thinks she can bring him back along with everyone else that passed. And then we see Barry and Mia wanting to bring Oliver back using the Lazarus pit, which was kind of messed up because, as you guys know, the Lazarus pit is just a very complicated thing, and Sara is the living proof for it. What happens next is that the Monitor lets the heroes know that he needs the Wave Rider because Ray's lab is in it, and he needs Ray to build something for him. Sara does something funny. She tells him that there is no way that's happening because she promised her team that they're never doing another crossover, and I found that was hilarious. He tells him that it doesn't matter because there are other Wave Riders. So Harbinger goes to another Earth to get Wave Rider, where only Rory is there and Leonard is the AI of the ship. Rory comes back with Harbinger, and they're like in this meeting where the Monitor tells them what they need to do to basically save everyone that's still alive, and he tells them that they need to find 7 paragons. And he tells them that he already knows 2 of them. Kara apparently is the paragon of hope, even though she doesn't feel very hopeful right now. And Sara is the paragon of destiny. And Ray finds that funny because, you know, it kind of suits her. Then the Monitor tells them that the good news is that he knows sort of who the other paragons are. That one of them is the paragon of truth, and the other one is the paragon of courage. But they need to go find them and bring them to him so they can plan the rest. What happens is that the team kind of divides themselves to go their separate ways. Mia and Barry are dead set on bringing Oliver back, so they kind of, against her will, enlist Sara to help them with that, and Sara asks for Constantine's help because he's the only one that can bring his soul back to his body. So they need to go to another Earth to find a working Lazarus pit, given that the ones that they know don't work anymore because they were destroyed. Another team is Lois Lane, Clark Kent, and Iris West, and they just basically go from Earth to try to find the Superman that they're looking for, because the Monitor told them that the person they're looking for is someone that lost everything. But they kind of hit a bump in the road because, you know, you guys already knew that Lex Luthor was alive because the Monitor saved him. So, surprise, surprise. He just basically goes around being Lex Luthor and trying to kill Superman with the Book of Destiny. So they want to find Superman before Lex Luthor kills him. So while they're doing that, we get 2 awesome things. First, we see Smallville Superman. That was something that really lured all of us to seeing this crossover, because we just love Tom Welling as Superman, and he was great, and seeing him again was just amazing. And he just looks great in flannels and as Clark Kent. I can't even tell you. He's just amazing. Then they're just like trying to tell him that they need his help, and he's just like, oh no, I'm not the right guy. And then Lex shows up and sends everyone away except Clark, and he's just like, I'm here to kill you. And Clark is like, well, you're kind of like too late because I'm not Superman anymore. I gave away my powers because now I'm a father, and that's more important than being Superman. And Lex tries to punch him, but of course, Clark, being all muscled up like he is, he's still stronger than Lex, so he just punches him back. And Lex just tells him, well, you kind of take away the fun out of all of this, so enjoy your mediocre life while you can, and he just leaves. And then we see someone that we already knew was gonna be in the crossover, but it was still really nice to see him. It was Brendan Routh's Superman, and not just normal Brendan Routh Superman. He was from Kingdom Come. He even had the suit and everything. It was freaking awesome. And then of course Lex finds him, and with the Book of Destiny he makes both Supermen fight against each other, and it was just like, we've seen that, like, we haven't seen that exactly before, but it wasn't anything new and surprisingly, like, really cool. But it was there and it was fine, and it got us to where we needed to. And then Lois just kind of hits Lex in the back and takes the book and tells Kingdom Come Superman that even though we lost a lot of people, that he's still a good person and that the world needs him, and that he should remember and still continue to love the people that he lost. So they bring him back to the ship, and that's sort of like the end of their journey there. At the same time all of that was happening, Kate and Kara went to Earth 99, I think, to go get Bruce Wayne because he might be the paragon of courage. They get to the door and Luke Fox opens the door. He kind of closes the door on them, and Kate tries to knock again, but without success. So Kara just like, step aside. Let me deal with this. So she just kind of like kicks the door, and the door just like opens, and it was really cool and really hot. And Kate is a little bit impressed. And then Luke just points a gun at them, but then Bruce is slowly walking down the stairs and tells him to lower the gun. And when he finally shows up, we see that he's basically being held together by a metallic machine of sorts that is helping him to walk. And then, because in that Earth, Kate is dead, so he's just wondering who the hell she is. He was like, are you Clayface? Are you Jane Doe? Who the hell are you? So Kate just goes with him to talk, and Kara just goes with Luke. And this is where things get interesting, I would say, because first of all, it was really nice to see Kevin Conroy again as Batman. It was just amazing as a voice actor in the animated series, and I think a lot of us really think of him as our favorite Batman. But then we see that this Batman is even darker and grimmier than usual, because age has made him a complicated guy, I would say. Kate finds out that there was just a lot going on for him. He saw everyone that he loved die. People just turn on him, which kind of makes sense because apparently he started killing his villains. And then at the same time, Kara sees this sort of like shrine of all of Batman's villainous victims, and she sees Clark Kent's glasses there, and she's like, Batman killed Superman? And Luke tells her that, why do you think he's like that? Who do you think broke his back? Then Kara just shows up while Kate is talking to Bruce in her Supergirl suit, and she just like, watch out, Kate, because he killed Superman and he's not a good guy. This can't be our paragon. When Batman sees that Kara is Supergirl, his suit that he's wearing kind of just shows up with a lot of kryptonite, and he's ready to fight Kara, and she just gets weakened, and Kate is trying to protect her, and she stays in front of her, and then she even punches him and everything, and he falls back and he dies electrocuted. So I guess that's the end of that. It was short, and that was it. It was kind of a little bit anticlimactic, if you ask me. While all of that is happening, we see the team that wants to bring Oliver back in their journey. They went to this other Earth and they found a Lazarus pit, and while Sara and Mia Smoke try to prepare the pit, Barry and Constantine go get Oliver's body. We get a small appearance of Jonah X, and basically Sara and Mia kick his ass because he was trying to make moves on Mia, and it was just really strange. And in the meantime, Barry and Constantine show up with Oliver's body, and they put him in the pit, and surprise, surprise, he comes back sort of like, not really a monster, but he just comes back pissed. He tries to attack Mia, but Sara tranquilizes him before anything can happen, because, you know, she's been there before herself. This is where things take a turn. Constantine promised Sara that he would try to bring his soul back to his body, but when he tries to do that, he can't, because apparently there's still a lot of antimatter in his body, which is preventing him from doing so. As the episode is almost ending, we see everyone except Barry, Sara, Mia, and Constantine, and I guess Oliver's body, and the Wave Rider. They're all there with the monitor, and Ray finally got the Paragon finding device to work. It tells them that whoever the Paragon is, it's in the ship. Kate and Kara tell the monitor that that can't be because Bruce is not there and no one else is there but them. And the monitor tells them that, you know, that's fine because I only told you to go to that Earth to find what you needed to bring back the Paragon. I didn't told you Bruce Wayne would be the Paragon. And it turns out that Kate is the Paragon of Courage, which was actually kind of nice, I would say, but it puts a lot of pressure on her, and she feels it because she just started being a vigilante, and now all of this happens to her, and Kate kind of just goes away to be alone because she's processing all of this information and everything that just happened. And Kara goes to her with 2 beers and tells her, I thought you might need a drinking buddy, even though she can't get really drunk, at least with normal booze. And they just kind of talk things through, and Kara tells her that I need to find a way to bring everyone back. I can't be the Paragon of Hope if I myself don't have any. And Kate kind of at least seems to be a little bit more okay with everything that's happening to her, but then when Kara leaves, she shows that she has kryptonite. I mean, was that a surprise? Sort of, but not really. How do I feel about it? I mean, she's a member of the Bat family, and it doesn't matter where you stand on kryptonite and where you stand on the super family. Here's the thing. I think that everyone, especially the members of the Bat family, should be prepared for an event where someone from the super family goes rogue, because it's not news, and it happens way more often than it should. So even though she's friends with Kara, I think that she should be prepared for such an event. Even if it isn't with Kara, it's someone else. And she should be able to protect herself, her city, and whoever is in need of protecting. I'm still processing everything that happened, and I'm still not quite sure exactly how I feel about it, so if you guys could let me know in the comments below how you felt about it, this episode, that would be nice. And I don't know, it was nice to see all of those characters back. It was nice to see Kevin Conroy again as Batman, and Tom Welling as Superman, and Brendan Routh as Superman from Kingdom Come. It was really nice, but 2 of those were kind of a letdown because they were really short and we don't know if we'll see them again. It was still a good episode. I wouldn't say that I was as excited as I was with the first episode. At the end, we saw the anti-monitor for the first time, I guess. I guess we have to keep watching to know if, at the end, overall, this 5-episode crossover will be worth it and it will be better than the last one. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you like this video, please hit the like button and do subscribe if you like to. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Flash's episode, where we'll be talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3. That's it for now, and stick around, I'll see you next time.